The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be bought and played by me. I am not going to let any idiots who want to speak about the synopsis of the game, the plot, or anything about it deter me from buying this highly anticipated game. And I'm playing through the first Last of Us so I can relive the events of what happened in the first game, so I can, anticipate, talk about, speculate what could happen in The Last of Us Part 2. I enjoyed the first game. It is for me, a 10 out of 10 game. The story, I never seen a game where they blend the story and the gameplay so well together. And I'm being honest, the gameplay isn't anything spectacular. It isn't revolutionary. But the way Naughty Dog incorporates the gameplay with its story, it makes it feel like something different in a way, like gameplay and story finessed together to bring you a enjoyable cinematic gaming experience. And that's what I love about story-driven games. I'm always going to be a story-driven person first before I even want to, dip my feet in the multiplayer. I'm not saying if you're into multiplayer you shouldn't be, but I just don't get the guys who only rely on being on multiplayer, like this guy I know who acts like, games can't be good if it doesn't have a multiplayer aspect to it, which is kind of stupid and silly, and bluntly I'm going to say it's idiotic to have that type of mindset, to think like that, because you're just going to cheat yourself out of what makes a good game. Because what was good games before the multiplayer came along? That's the question some of these guys don't even ask themselves. But to me, the Xbox, Microsoft, I'm not paying them no attention right now with the Xbox One X series, because if you look at the reputation of how PlayStation throughout the generation, it's giving you games. It's selling you on the games, what's going to make you want to buy this system, not the features that come along with it. Don't get me wrong, those features are great, nice, and it's like, a great dish that comes with a great side order. The dish has to be the main course. The games has to be the main course in this scenario, which you're going to keep investing and going back into this restaurant. Microsoft just wants to sell you like entrees, but then don't want to give you the main course without making you pay a hefty penalty for it, and then you don't get anything back for it. That's how I look at what Microsoft is doing. Now, maybe they can change that this generation, but from their reputation, I don't see them doing that. I'm more excited about the idea of a, Marvel Spider-Man 2 or Horizon Part 2, Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2, however you want to call it, coming to a PlayStation than anything that can be on a PC or an Xbox for me. So I'm excited for next gen, and I'm excited for The Last of Us Part 2. I'm gonna be playing through that whole story again, and I'm gonna be uploading the whole playthrough on my second channel, which I will leave a link to. I uploaded a video earlier today of a 56 minutes. I'll do 50 minutes for each playthrough, so you can get an enjoyable, and if you want to relive it, if you played it, go ahead and still watch it just so you can relive it. If you played it already, that's cool. Go ahead and watch it again just so you can relive it and get ready for The Last of Us Part 2, because I'm enjoying playing through it again. And just the characters in this game are very memorable, with Tess, Ellie, Bill. It's just a great all-around character-driven, story-driven game. So I can't wait to get my hands on it. So don't let anybody deter you from getting this. I'm so glad that I'm a PlayStation gamer, and not some idiot like Colt Eastwood or these other Xbox dealer, all these other idiots that when things don't go their way, they'll just blame, like with the Ubisoft when it's not at 64K. Oh, it's Ubisoft. You should have known Ubisoft, because they don't really make those high fidelity games like that. I'm not saying they don't make good graphical games, but there's always one part missing to make it a full, great experience for your visual pleasure. So I cannot wait. I'm hyped. Ghost of Tsushima 2 is around the way, man. So just the games, that's the selling point. Great games, great exclusives. That's it right there for the PS4 and PlayStation gamers in general. So give me your thoughts in the comment section.
PlayStation